She loves writing her name and doing the red rods for work at school.
I love my job. I breathe, eat, sleep my job.
I love coming to work because they make my life happy.
I get a lot of hugs and kisses and parents who are very grateful to see how much their children grow.
I can share my experiences as being a parent myself, what it was like when I had to take my children to school for the first time.
I feel like the education profession is one of the most rewarding professions there is, because we're building, basically our future.
I just get the pleasure of seeing the children develop and being independent.
I love nothing more than seeing a child grow and develop and being a part of that learning process.
And in the end, that I can make an impact on the new generation.
I was just in awe of the different things at the school, the birds, the lizards, the aquarium that they have. I've never seen such a colorful classroom, and I was just really impressed by all of the things that they had in the classroom that were made for the children, as opposed to regular public schools where, they're just sitting in a desk all day.
What I found was a lot of people who had a lot of the same excitement and ideas about education that I had. And so I stayed.
Our school, it takes you in and makes you become a family unit, almost like a neighborhood, where the parents are highly involved in the school, and we look for input so that we're working on your child and their growth and development together as a full unit.
We want to make sure that the children are happy, which is number one, and then safe. And then after that, once they're happy and safe and they feel comfortable, they do so much.
Parents come to us with questions, and they trust us and they want and value our opinion. And so we certainly do work with the parents as to what it is that they're trying at home and give them feedback and stay in open communication at all times.
I was a Montessori parent when my children were young. I've been through all of the same stages of development and periods, and all of those questions I completely understand and can give them an idea of where the children will end up, what the goal is, and what they will likely be doing when they leave.
Yes, embarrassingly so. I tell the parents all the time, especially when they're moving from my classroom to the pre-primary classrooms, that we go and spy on them all the time. I mean, I've gotten caught standing outside the pre-primary classrooms like a parent that's dropping off on the first day. And we just really want to see them progress, so we really try to hold on to them.
Especially for me, this is my 6th year here, so I have a lot of children that have been with me the whole time, and I started with pre-primary, and then I moved to primary, so I have a couple in my class now that I've had for 5 years. So they're going to be leaving this year, so I can't even talk about it, I'll cry.
You get to be there for everything, like birthdays. Like you have a child when they're 3 and they leave you when they're almost 6, and it's just like you've seen them, the way that they change and grow. And I think it's more so about the love that you give them and that molds them, that helps them develop with the knowledge that you teach them. It's just empowering for me.
I've always said when people ask me if I have children yet, I would always say no, but I have 17 5 days a week. So they really are my own, and I love them like my own, and it is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, something I would do regardless of career or income. So.